Well, the meeting's over at 6:30 p.m. Hopefully the Jays will pull it off tonight. Just like to throw that in. A mover for approval of the agenda, Councillor Bernier and Councillor Lafayette.
Moved by Councillor Bernier, seconded by Councillor Lafayette, that the agenda for the regular meeting of October 20th, 2025 be approved as printed.
All in favor? Carried. Disclosure of pecuniary interest or general nature thereof. Is there any? I see none. Adoption of minutes. May I have a mover and a seconder? Councillor Lafayette and Councillor Charlebois.
Moved by Councillor Lafayette, seconded by Councillor Charlebois, that the following minutes are hereby adopted. Regular meeting October 6th, 2025, 6:30 p.m.
Are there any comments or questions on the minutes? All in favor? Carried. So you got a mover and a seconder for information regarding strong mayor powers. Councillor Bernier and Councillor Charlebois. I'll turn over our CEO.
Thank you very much, Your Worship. So, yeah, and thank you very much, Your Worship. And between our clerk and myself, we just wanted to really provide a little bit of a high-level update regarding the 2026 budget, but also as it relates to some new policy that came out from the province, where many municipalities in the province were then granted strong mayor powers. Where this really does apply is the budget process. So from a technical standpoint, Mayor and Council, and in discussing with Tory, this is now officially known on paper as the mayor's budget across the province. And that's really how it's presented and delivered. And that is in stone in terms of that policy and that framework. In working with Tory and our mayor, certain Mayor Tory up to this point with our team, throughout that, Mayor Tory wants the process to be as inclusive and really democratic as possible enough to this. So most things in terms of presentation and review and preparation are continuing to be as is in-house. So one of those processes throughout that process is the mayor provides a directive to staff. They have to provide a directive, which Mayor Tory has done, to develop the draft operating capital budget. So staff, as we do all year, have been in the process of drafting those budgets with our team. And then the next part of that will be, it's very important to Mayor Deslauriers that council has their feedback, input, and review of the budget. So as years passed, we're nearing completion of those drafts. We look forward to bringing that for review to council in November. And we will be looking to adopt the budget to obviously consider all of council's feedback and review before it really has to be done before the new year. So just want to provide kind of logistically, because again, it's on paper, it's reading a little different this year in terms of how it's adopted, but we're looking to have the process be as consistent as possible to make sure council's input is included. Well, do you want to add anything to that, Noel?
I don't think so. Just maybe actually one of the key differences this year too is the implementation of the community survey for the budget. So we would encourage everybody to complete the survey. It's on our website. There's a link on Facebook and there's paper copies at Town Hall as well.
I'll let you read the resolution, please.
So the motion moved by Councillor Bernier, seconded by Councillor Charlebois, that council receive report of administration as information, which provides council with an update on the initiation of the 2026 budget process in accordance with the strong mayor powers under the municipal act.
Is there any comments or questions? Councilor Lafayette.
Thank you, Mayor Deslauriers. I know that when we had the various organizations come looking for financial support through our budget process a couple weeks ago, I guess, when we had that open forum. I'm just wondering, because some of them suggested or said that they weren't quite ready with their budgeting process. It doesn't quite align with our new schedule, right? We want to try to get our budget out by the end of December. Should we not be talking to those organizations and saying, can you realign your budget process so that we have their numbers before, the end of the year.
Mhm.
I'm just wondering if that's under consideration.
Is that something that we can just, we can just do that in-house, say? We don't have to bring it back to council, we'll just do it in-house.
Yeah, because they're,
Staff can look at it.
Yes, sir. I just want to add that we usually don't need a specific year. 24-year cycle is okay. So if you are looking for 2025, 2024 year is okay, or 2023 year is also okay.
you just use it as a
I mean, that's a
guesstimate
guideline.
for next year. Yeah.
Same as CD staff in the health unit, they're gonna come in a little bit late. Be in the new year, but we always get a little bit of wiggle room before they come out with their numbers. Right?
And through your worship, and it's a good question, Councilor Fifth. I would just simply add that we're conversing with all those organizations as we consider our numbers. So we're aware that there's trends in history with their asks as well, and we're aware of all those. So
Okay.
And we had a CD sub meeting last week and we have a rough estimate what we're looking at, so.
Right.
That's what we're generalizing. Thank you very much. Any other comments or questions? Councilor Bernier?
Thank you, Worship. First off, I'd like to just basically say thank you for allowing the existing process to basically move forward. I think it's very important to show the progression of this council that we do continue to have an input. And I do know that it may not be the same case for some municipalities. When we first were made aware of the strong mayor power, I think it probably scared some people to a certain degree just on the news and the process that the province has taken forward. So thank you again for your continued acknowledgement of our input. And second of all, I just wanted to highlight the work of yourself and your team on staff for putting forward that the survey out. I think it's very important for people to be aware of the survey through word of mouth, through obviously this platform, and I think it was on all of our socials as well. So I know people have been really hungry to have an input in our process here on council, and I think it's very important. So good work by yourself and the team as well.
Appreciate it, and the team is appreciate it. Brian?
And thank you for the kind words, Councilor Bernier. I just want to add with regards to the survey, I mean, we just recently put it out and we are close to 100 responses already. So it's encouraging.
Vishal?
Your worship, I parallel Councillor Bernier's statements and thanks for keeping things open and involved. I have to confess that I raised an eyebrow when I looked at the subject matter and the strong mayor thing came up. I pulled a Mr. Spock there with the eyebrow going up. Question with regards to the survey, how are the responses coming? Do we know?
Through your worship, thank you for the question, Councilor Charlotte. We continue to evaluate the analytics, and we use this platform called Survey Monkey this year. So it breaks down analytically all the responses. So again, we're close to 100 responses. It'll categorize it. It'll export the data into Excel, and look forward to communicating and sharing that information.
Familiar with the
Yeah.
software. Thank you.
Any other comments or questions? All in favor? Correspondence, can I get a mover and a seconder, please? Councilor Bernier and Councilor Charlebois.
Moved by Councillor Bernier, seconded by Councillor Charlebois, that the following is received as correspondence, the Iroquois Falls Public Library CAO report.
Any comments or questions on that? All in favor? Carried. Correspondence for Remembrance Day. You got a mover and a seconder. Councilor 5 and Councilor Bernier.
Moved by Councillor Lefebvre, seconded by Councillor Bernier, that the following is received as correspondence, Remembrance Day and Branch 70 Poppy Fund, and that council authorized staff to proceed with the purchase of a wreath in the amount of $85.
This is something we do every year. And can I get a mover and a seconder? Councilor Bernier, Councilor 5.
So moved by Councillor Bernier, seconded by Councillor Lefebvre, that council authorized staff to proceed with the purchase of the wreath in the amount of $85.
Thank you. All in favor? Carried. I didn't catch that. And mover and a seconder for the Christmas parade. Councillor Bernier, Councillor LaFive,
Moved by Councillor Bernier, seconded by Councillor LaFive. That council approves the Christmas parade being held on Sunday, December 21st, 2025 at 6 p.m. and the proposed route with the condition that written notice, which includes the event date, time, location, and the route map is provided to the Cochrane District EMS, Ontario Provincial Police, and the Eric Falls Fire Department for their information at least 15 days prior to the event. And further, that council authorized the Public Works Department to provide barricades in the Just Jordan Arena parking lot to be coordinated by the Chamber of Commerce.
comments or questions? Councillor Brown?
Thank you, Your Worship. I just want to, again, take the opportunity to thank the chamber for their work here. Our parade's grown bigger and bigger every year. Having a 6-year-old daughter, for me, this is the prime time for, to be able to watch that parade through my daughter's eyes. And it's been really nice to see over the last few years the parade grow. And I know when I was a kid, there was no parade for some time. So it's really cool to be able to watch this. And I know a lot of work and organization goes into this parade, and looking forward to see it again this year.
I'd like to personally thank the president of the chamber for putting this on. Justice is the president of the chamber, and her and her team are doing a fantastic job, and I appreciate all the hard work the chamber says, as Councillor Brennan said. So, all in favor? Carried. So, councillor reports. Start with Councillor Bernier, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So, couple of things to highlight for myself. I was obviously obligated to send my regrets for the last meeting, and I missed that one. But other than that, I've attended all the regular meetings. Most of my committees have not had a meeting recently, so I'm looking forward to hearing when that will shape up again. One thing I do want to highlight on the weekend of November 1st, well, let's just start with the 31st, and sorry if I'm stealing some thunder, but I want to make sure that it's getting out there, is the events committee, I believe, is hosting an event at the community center, formerly Local 90 Hall, Black Sabbath tribute, which is really nice, entertainment for our town. Following that up on the next day, there is the Eric Falls adult hockey tournament taking place. It's probably in its 5th or 6th annual this year. There are 9 teams registered for this year's tournament. And also there will be entertainment at the complex hall that evening. There will be a beverage garden for people to come enjoy refreshment, and there will be former local talent Preston Phillips and Cassie Breton, who are coming back to town to entertain us. I know Preston is pretty well known in town for his music abilities, so that'll be open to the public in the evening of Saturday night at the complex hall. So just the continued entertainment for our community. I also want to kind of raise awareness to our friends in the audience. It seems like the last few meetings, the attendance has grown out in the gallery here, and it's really fun to have. From my perspective, I know I missed last meeting, but I drove into town from my medical appointment at the end of the meeting and seen some of the same faces here who have been here over the last 3, 4, 5 meetings. And I really think it's important for our community to kind of gain on that or be engaged on that. I think it gives them a really good sense of what's going on in the community, and an accurate sense of what's going on in the community and what we're working towards here. So thank you all for being here, and encouraging everybody to come join them. That's it for me.
Thank you. Councillor Charlebois?
Thank you, Worship. I attended all the regular council meetings, Chamber of Commerce Subcommittee meeting, Events Committee Working Group meeting, Arts Council meetings, mixed board meeting, and there's another one of those slated for the Wednesday evening. Met with residents to discuss various matters of concern, municipal concern, and also I thank all the members of the audience for attending the meetings.
Thank you. Councillor LaFive?
Thank you, Mayor Laurier. First, I want to echo Councillor Bernier's comments. I think it's really important that we have these people coming out, and there's a saying that goes something to the effect that democracy dies in the dark. And when we have light and people are actually here listening to what's going on, I think it's really critical. And I think it also shows that it shows these people about the work that we are doing, and that we keep trying to make improvements for this community. A week and a half ago, I met on October 9th with the Boreal Pulse Healthcare Attraction Team to discuss the process of incorporation, which we're well on our way towards completing. There's a few things that we have to go over and make some corrections with, but we're well on our way. We will be meeting, the physician recruiter and myself will be meeting with the residents, the Cochrane residents for family physicians, with their concerns around recruitment efforts, the difficulties that they're having in recruiting physicians in Cochrane. So we're working very hard to make sure that we try to unblock problems that occurred there. And lastly, yesterday I met with the Iroquois Falls Community Forest Committee and to basically plan our work plan, or their work plan for this winter season. I'd just like to tell council that we've had another pretty serious infraction with one of our local logging companies, and they will be brought to task on this because the salvage cut out at Rice Lake was done, I would estimate, if they haven't breached the law, I'd be very surprised. So without saying anything more on that regard, we will, or they are planning on pursuing this, and I think they're well positioned to. I don't know about some of these people that just operate, even though they got orders from above, they just seem to want to do whatever they want to do and somehow get away with it. It's not right. So that's just to say that's where that's headed. Sure, we'll keep you posted.
Okay, thank you, Councilor. The mayor's report, I attended a Camp Bickle open house. There's many investors and opportunities there for First Falls, and it was a great opportunity to be there. I attended my health unit meetings. I met with several local residents over the past month again. I attended my DSAB meetings. There's 2 of them. I keep on meetings with my potential investors, with our CEO and Maureen and Joelle. I attended the funding announcement for the Timmins District Emergency Room. That's going to be a big help to all the residents in our Falls and surrounding regions, so that'll be great. And I'm now appointed to be the chair of the OPP board for the local area. That's starting effectively a week ago. So my new role, one of my new roles. So that's it for me. Now we'll go into closed session. I need to move in a second, please. Councilor LaFave and Councilor Bernier.
So moved by Councillor LaFave, seconded by Councillor Bernier. That council go into closed session at 6:48 PM to discuss the following: personal matters about an identifiable individual, Municipal Act Section 239(2)B concerning applications to the Iroquois Falls Events Committee, and complaints concerning identifiable individuals. And Municipal Act Section 239(2)K, a position plan procedure criteria or instruction to be applied to any negotiation carried on or to be carried on by or on behalf of the municipality or local board concerning confidential economic development opportunities.
All in favor? Carried. Any mover and a seconder that we arise from close, Councilor LaFave and Councilor Bernier.
So moved by Councillor LaFave, seconded by Councillor Bernier. That council arise from closed session at 8:11 PM with the following report. Council approved closed session minutes. Council reviewed applications for the Iroquois Falls Events Committee. Council received information concerning identifiable individuals, and council received information concerning economic development opportunities.
All in favor? Carried. Councilor Bernier.
Thank you, Your Worship. I just wanted to declare an open session here that I did remove myself for I, Councilor Bernier, declare indirect pecuniary interest in agenda item 14A I, the confidential economic development opportunity, as I have a relative working with a potential investor.
Thank you very much, Councilor.
Thank you.
We'll move on to appointment to the events committee. Can I get a mover and a seconder, Councilor Charlebois and Councilor Bernier.
So moved by Councillor Charlebois, seconded by Councillor Bernier. That council hereby appoints the following individuals to the Arco Falls Events Committee: Megan Morrison, Fred Willad, and Sharice Willad.
All in favor? Carried. Confirm proceedings of council. I need a mover and a seconder, Councilor Bernier and Councilor Lefebvre.
Moved by Councillor Bernier, seconded by Councillor Lefebvre. That bylaw number 385825, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of council of the corporation of the town of Arco Falls at its regular meeting held the 20th day of October 2025, be read and passed this 20th day of October 2025.
All in favor? Carried. Mover and a seconder for adjournment, Councilor Lefebvre and Councilor Bernier.
Moved by Councillor Lefebvre, seconded by Councillor Bernier, that this meeting adjourns at 8:13 p.m.
All in favor? Carried. Have a good night, everyone.